Alright, my name is Gerardo. I'm here with my brother Josue. The date is December 18th, and we are recording this interview in Cicero, Illinois. So, Josue, how was your day today?
So far my day has been pretty good. Typically something goes bad in my day. So far nothing has gone bad, so I think it's been a pretty good day.
Okay. So, before we continue, I just wanted to, thank you for, letting me interview you. So, alright, so thank you, Josue. Handshake,
Yeah, you're
handshake,
welcome.
handshake. Alright, next question is, so how would you like to be remembered in life?
So, most of my life I've been typically focusing on my studies and my grades so that I can get into a good high school and then possibly a good college in order to, make money and be a hard worker. So I want to be remembered as a hard worker.
Okay. I think many of us would like to be remembered as hard workers. Next question is, what is your favorite memory of me when I was little?
So I remember I was going to the park with our mom and just like playing around and being goofy with not really any responsibilities, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I do remember going to the park, but we moved from there, so we don't go there anymore. But all right, next question: do you think us as brothers, do you think we'll ever lose contact with each other in the future?
So basically most of my life you've been pretty annoying, but I don't think I'll ever lose contact with you. Just because for the sole reason that you're my brother, and I kind of have to stay in touch with you. But as a person, I would just stay in touch with you because I think you're just a fun person to be around.
Oh, fun, you say? That's crazy. All right. So what makes us like good brothers? I know we argue and fight a lot, but like apart from all that, do you think we're good brothers? And if we are, what do you think makes us good brothers?
So I think for the most part we fight a lot and I beat you up a lot. But I think we do make great brothers because we're kind of polar opposites, and I think that's what really makes us click and be able to connect with each other.
Okay. I mean, yeah, okay, buddy. But all right, next question. Jose says you wanna, let's get off that topic right now. It's not appropriate, whatever. But next question is, what is your most embarrassing like memory of middle school? Because we both know you're still an eighth grader, so like, come on now, like, what's your your most embarrassing memory?
So I'm gonna be honest with you right here. It's not just one. It's like a whole. It's like a whole part of my life. So typically every day I crash into something. I do something dumb. I can't find a pencil that's like on the ground. It's like super goofy. And I think it's just about every day that something goes wrong in my life. And I think every day is just like an embarrassing moment.
So what about like because I went to the same school as you, obviously, for eighth grade, seventh grade. So, so like, is there any embarrassing moments during the field days they used to give you, or no? Or do you think they're all just like really fun?
So during the field days, especially, because you know specifically that I am terrible at sports, I am very trash, and I think that's where my embarrassing moments really shine a lot. You know, in a sense, I'm just so bad at sports. It's funny.
Okay. I feel like when they put you in dodgeball, if you play dodgeball, I feel like you're like probably like the worst.
I'm trash.
No
Yeah.
bogus stuff, but like I feel
Yeah,
like
I know I'm trash.
I remember when I was at field day, I had a spelling bee, and I remember that day I misspelled January with the J. It was pretty embarrassing because, like the thing is that was going through my mind was, because, back then there was a lot of Fortnite, so, like, when you used to do the generating people, so I was like, oh, generate. But, like, I couldn't really, remember, but, like, I low-key forgot what I was going to say. Well, I know what I was going to say, but I just misspelled it because I was so nervous because, like, everyone was watching. But, anyways, next topic, because I feel like I'm getting off track. What is your biggest regret in life?
Ooh, okay. So I feel like my biggest regret in life, is just, typically I don't talk to many people and I don't tend to participate in many conversations. I tend to distance myself from large groups. So I think something I would change is, talking to more people and being more social. Because as it stands right now, I don't talk to very many people, and I think I could have talked to more people, and that would have been much healthier for my social life.
Okay, okay. I feel like I feel like there's a lot of people that have big regrets, but I feel like being like talking to not many people, I feel like it's like a thing that you should do more often. Talk to more people, because when you get to high school, you might want to go in with a big group of friends, but like when you get to high school, like me, I all my friends, I don't talk to them a lot anymore, because what depends what high school you go to. Also, if they go to the same high school, you guys are probably still gonna be friends. But like for me, I went with two kids with Dion and Shaquan and Daniel. I don't know if I know Daniel, Shaquan, and Dion because they went to the same school as us. But like I still talk to them on a daily basis because we have classes. But like talk to them like that, not really. Just probably just Daniel, because we I've known him since he was like what, like 2 years old, something like that. We know each other for a while. But anyways, next question. What is one thing you wish you did more in like middle school that you think like, oh, I wish I did that more to make it easier for me, or like, oh, that would have made it way easier for me, like in class or like out studying or like tests and stuff.
So I think something that I could have done better or more effectively is studying. Um, I do focus on my grades, and I do believe I have good grades. But I felt like something I could have done better is just more effectively study, because while intaking information is simple enough, actually grasping those concepts can sometimes tend to be difficult, and I'm not a very effective person to study. So I think I could have found different ways to study and seeing which ones stuck.
Okay, because I feel like I'm also the same way. Like I could hear it, but like for me to actually like like you said, grasp onto it and keep it. Like I feel like that's hard. Note taking is helps a lot. Note taking down notes, whatever the teachers are saying. I feel like that helps out because when you get to like a test or a quiz, you could look back and like, oh, I remember they said this and they said that, and you could look back, remember, and then we take the test, you do good. But I feel like studying is a big part of of just like school stuff in general, being better. But yeah, all right. Next question is, what is your dream in life? What when you grow up, what do you want to be?
Okay, so this question, I've been asked this question a lot, and after putting some thought into it, I do believe I would want to be a cook, because our dad's a really good cook. He's great at making different foods, and I would just love to be like him. Just making good food for people and make them laugh, make them feel happy.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like when you're a cook, sometimes as like a cook, it's also good to give back to the community. People who are less desperate. Maybe once in a while, donate some food to people in need. Because I feel like sometimes people also like that. There's some people don't have to eat in a day, and like for us to have something to eat on the table every day is a blessing, because not everyone has that. But I feel like being a cook could also like as a cook, I feel like you could get back to the community where you came from, because there's a lot of homeless people in Cicero too. But yeah, so that's basically also thank you for taking your time, because I know you probably don't want to be here right now, but
Oh yeah, no.
thank you for answering the questions though.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I can't even pull this back up. Oh dang, this thing is stuck. Oh, what did I do? Oh, here it is. Never mind.